It's art, sweetie. Was it art when you accidentally baked a whole What? Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a folding knife that he opens and hands to me. I'm gonna warn you, the last guy I had a knife fight with lost 3 fingers because he didn't know the 8 basic rules of knife fighting. You're familiar, correct? What's up everybody, my name is Jeremy and welcome back to Dream Daddy. I'm sure most of you hate me by now, and if not, that means you didn't watch the last video. You should go do that because I eliminated 4 dads. Well, I won't spoil what doesn't happen. Anyways, let's go finish what I started.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Not that many dads, as it is. So, if you need a recap, these are the dads I've kept, and these are the dads I have decided not to keep. Which leaves us with these two. Craig and Joseph. So, you've waited long enough. Give me a drum roll, please. The dad I will be keeping is Craig. The reason I had to add that to this video is because I really didn't have a choice decided by last one. I had to think about it for a long time, and I realized if I'm right about Robert having an affair with Mary, we're gonna get more Joseph anyways. These decisions were hard. I don't want to say goodbye to some of these dads, but I had to. That being said, let's start our second round of dates. We went left to right last time, so let's go right to left this time. Starting with Robert. Let's, got one heart. Let's give him another message. I had a lot of fun with Robert the last time we hung out, but I'm beginning to wonder if he's dodging me. I've tried messaging him a few times, and Dadbook says he hasn't even read them. Haven't even seen him come out of his house, actually. I decided to send him one last message, figuring that this will produce the same result. Hey man, don't know where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon. I walk away from the computer because at this point, I know he's not going to message me back anytime soon. I linger in the kitchen, I'm all caught up on work, the house is relatively clean, maybe I should do something nice for Amanda. That's a great idea. Ah, I'll bake her favorite pie. What's her favorite pie? I root through the pantry and pull out all the ingredients. This is an old family recipe that I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to bake it. I start mixing the ingredients together for the crust until I get a nice dough. I throw some cherries into a saucepan and make the filling. Normally, I don't like to multitask in the kitchen, but this cherry pie is a piece of cake. Pie? It's a piece of pie. Why isn't that a saying? Why is it only cake? I'm making a pie. Ah man, I can never remember what temperature you're supposed to set the oven at. I'm pretty sure it's 375, but I could be wrong. Who am I kidding? I'm never wrong when it comes to this pie. My special twist on my grandmother's recipe includes a secret ingredient that not even Amanda knows about. It really makes the cherries extra flavorful. God, why can't I remember what the secret ingredient is? More cherries, salt, almond extract? Salt complements sweet things very well, so I'm gonna go with salt. Oh, it's salt! Duh! Just a pinch of salt to bring out the natural sweetness of the cherries. Oops, I accidentally poured a little too much in. Way too much in. I'm sure it's fine. Baking is an art, and some of the most beautiful art is made from mistakes. This pie is gonna be terrible. I finally get the pie in the oven. How long am I supposed to leave it in there? 50 minutes? I don't bake pies. That sounds wrong, though. I'll just wing it. Amanda's gonna be so excited, is she? That kid loves a good pie. It's gonna be a bad pie, man. I have a seat at the kitchen table and do word jumbles until Amanda comes home. I can hear the door slam open. Is she alright? Yo, Pops. What smells like pie in here? The bathroom. It's pie, sweetie. Amanda darts over to the oven and looks inside. Yeah. Yes! Hey, it's not done. Be patient. Huh? What's your angle here? What? Pies are an objective-based confection. Are they? What are you trying to get out of me? Fine, you caught me. Nothing? I've definitely been leading a double life. Amanda, I have terrible news for you. I'm actually a pro skateboarder, an aspiring astronaut, and bank robber. The lifestyle is calling me back, and I must go. One last job. You know how it is. This pie was the only way I knew how to tell you. Well, I appreciated the years we spent together, but a trade up is a trade up. Remember me when you're kicking your feet up in Ibiza. Thanks for all the pie. We share a cordial handshake. I wait a moment. I wait a few more minutes until taking the pie out of the oven. I set it on the rack to cool, and guard it so Amanda doesn't dig into it before it's ready. Huh? What? Does it look kind of weird to you? I knew it. I knew this was gonna be a bad pie. Oh, that's just me taking artistic license with what cherry pie means to me emotionally. I'm just saying this because, you know, it seems like you might have baked this pie incorrectly. And you're currently, right now, trying to pass it off as a good thing. It's art, sweetie. Was it art when you accidentally baked a whole What? Was it art when you accidentally baked a whole uncracked egg into the center of my 12th birthday cake? Why did Joseph want me over? I apparently can't bake at all. Well, it's... Was it art when you tried to make brownies and accidentally created chlorine gas? Well, that's a bit of exaggeration. Was it art when you... Just eat the pie, Panda. I cut us a few slices and we sit down to eat. The cherry filling oozes out of the sides, and the buttery crust glistens. I watch as Amanda takes a bite. Do I have to take her to the hospital? What's wrong? Is it not good? Amanda winces and fans her mouth. No, I just burned the heck out of the roof of my mouth. That's understandable. This pie is amazing. Good. I'm actually surprised. Sorry for doubting you. Me too, Pierre. I breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right. The pie is pretty incredible, as it always is. I'm really proud of you for making a pie without burning the new house down. I got a few dad tricks up my dad's sleeves. Maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media makes us out to be. Maybe we as a society should have a little more respect for fathers as a whole. Dad, your sleeve is on fire. I run to the sink and put myself out. Pride will be my undoing. Amanda and I clean up the kitchen and play a little more living room hoops before she retreats to her room to do her homework. I go back to my word jumbles. Hey, this one spells cat. Starting to think maybe Robert was the wrong choice of dad to keep. Hugo wouldn't ignore me all day. The rest of the evening trickles by. We eat dinner. I help Amanda with one of her scholarship applications, and we both start getting ready for bed. I decide to check Dad Book one last time before I climb into bed. Still nothing from Robert. Huh. Hope he's okay. I turn out the lights and lie down. What? What is that? I was just on the verge of falling asleep. I climb out of bed and try to identify the source of the dinging. My computer screen illuminates the dark room. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off, when I notice what's happening on screen. Don't make me honk. I will honk. Get out here. I look out my window, and sure enough, there's Robert, leaning up against his pickup truck in my driveway. Well, at least he wants to hang out. I open my door to try and figure out what's going on. Hey. Hey?
Hey.
Wanna hang? I was kind of sleeping. That's no fun.
Oh?
Come hang out. I would argue that sleeping is very fun, but I don't have to be anywhere in the morning. Might as well live a little. Sure. Cool. You plan on going out like that? I'm gonna get out my jammies. What do you mean? I look down and realize that I am, in fact, not wearing pants. Well, that's a way to open the door.
Oh.
I mean, I don't mind. Right, 1 second. I run inside and throw on my going out pants, shoes, and a jacket. I grab my keys and meet Robert back outside.
Oh.
Ready? Ready. Hop in. I jump into the passenger seat of his old red pickup truck. I have to move a few empty cigarette packets and gas station receipts out of the way before I can sit. Robert silently starts the car and we drive out of the cul-de-sac.
Hey.
You like Tom Waits? I mean, personally, I'd say Tom who? but I'm guessing it's music, and I love all music. So yeah, I love Tom Waits. Before I can answer, Robert turns up the radio. Yep, that's Tom Waits alright. He lights a cigarette and cracks the window. We drive together in silence. So, where are we going? Robert doesn't respond. Okay, he's gonna murder me. This lady, right? I mean, that tree looks like a lady. Definitely just with her arms crossed. She's gonna watch the whole thing. Robert? Oh, I heard you. He still doesn't answer my question. I look out the window and notice that Robert's taking us to the highway. I twiddle my thumbs. Well, whatever I've got myself into, it looks like I'm in for the night. I settle into my seat and watch streetlights pass by. I glance over to Robert, who's driving intently. He looks tired, as he always does, but there's something a bit more there that I just can't place. Are you okay? I like your car. Say nothing. Robert appreciates silence, so I'll say nothing. He loved it. I remember what Robert said about hating small talk and decided to keep my mouth shut. He notices me staring. Stop looking so nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm a little nervous.
Hey.
Just hang on. We're almost there. Almost where? I have no idea where we are. I think we're moving at a slight incline, but I'm not so sure. We eventually come to a stop. Robert gets out of the car and I sit for a second, unsure if he wants me to get out too. What are you waiting for? I hastily exit the car. Robert sits on the bed of his truck and pats the space next to me. Oh, sweet. He took us to a lookout. I sit down and take in the view. We're on a hill overlooking the city skyline against the bay. The cool night air rustles some trees near us as light blinks in the distance. Off to the side, I can see an entrance to a dense forest. Man, it's all so gorgeous. This is where I come to masturbate. What?
Oh.
I'm kidding. What's wrong with you?
Oh.
I kind of figured he was. This is my little spot where I come to think. It's nice. You can see the whole city from up here. Really gives you some perspective. Robert reaches behind him and pulls something out from under his jacket. It glints in the moonlight, and I suddenly realize what it is. His gun. Oh shit, it's a knife! Oh. Please don't stab me. Robert reaches into his pockets and pulls out a small piece of wood. He's a whittler. Please don't stab me with that either. Robert takes the knife to the piece of wood and starts carving at it.
I don't know.
Oh, I breathe a very audible sigh of relief as Robert looks at me sideways. Did you think I was gonna stab you just now? What? No. Hate to break it to you, but I did in fact bring you out here to harvest your organs. Play along or laugh? I'll play along. Yeah, well, you think you caught me in your trap, but I knew. For years I've been putting the most vile junk food in my body in preparation for this day. Come at me, friend, and reap what you will.
Oh.
2 steps ahead of you at all times. That's how I operate. Ha! Nothing gets past you, huh?
Oh.
Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a folding knife that he opens and hands to me. I'm gonna warn you, the last guy I had a knife fight with lost 3 fingers because he didn't know the 8 basic rules of knife fighting. You're familiar, correct? I honestly can't tell when you're kidding. I'm so many levels of irony deep that I've forgotten what humor is. He and I laugh. Have you ever whittled before? Considering I'm not a grandpa, no. What do you mean by that? Well, I just thought that you would have a block of wood shipped to you, along with your first social security check. Pierre, I'll have you know that whittling is a time-honored tradition enjoyed by both young and old alike. That you're dismissing it before you've even tried it speaks volumes about your character. However, because I've gotten to know you for some time and have to come to think of us as friends, I'm willing to attribute it to ignorance instead of malice. What I'm trying to say is, go get that stick. Robert motions to a good-looking stick on the ground, perfect for potential whittling. I pick it up. The most important thing to remember while whittling is to cut with the grain, not against it. If you cut against the grain, the wood's gonna splinter. Isn't the most important thing safety?
Hey.
No. Getting hurt comes with the territory. Look at my damn hands. I look at his damn hands. They're calloused and covered with little white scars. They are very nice hands.
Oh.
You can't make a stick omelet without breaking a few hand eggs. Interesting. Treat people better than they something.
Knife that wood.
Okay, I was gonna end the video. Well, I guess we can knife some wood. Here we go. Yeah! What am I making? Pencil? It's a sharp stick. Pencil? I did say pencil. Good luck riding with that. I made a highly dangerous weapon. Oh, what do we got now? Let's see. I don't like a popsicle stick. Tell me about this one. Flatworm, tongue depressor, popsicle stick. Now all you need is to carve up some wooden juice, wooden fruit, and a wooden freezer. Okay, made a popsicle stick. Got one more? Or what else we got? What else we got? What is toothpick? What's the story here? Toothpick, bubble popper, something to make me look tougher. That. Now I'm gonna go. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go with bubble popper. Not to burst your bubble, but there ain't any bubbles around here. Yeah. One more? Oh, 3's usually the magic number. What we got over here looks like a rock. Chicken nugget? I don't know. That's a chicken nugget, for sure. Please don't eat that. Robert uncomfortable. I made him uncomfortable. Okay, this time... It's a self-portrait. I don't want that to be an insult. Spitting image of you. I made a masterpiece. We're actually making a lot of these. It's kind of cool. Chopstick. Chopstick right, chopstick left, chopstick. This is for the right-handed people. It's a stick. Oh, this is fun. I get another one? Oh, a big one. Okay. I made a swan. If I keep this up, I couldn't read the rest of that. It's a new friend. He's beautiful. I'm happy for you. I made a new friend. I'll name you Squishy. And one more. A brain? That's a horsey. Beautiful handiwork. What do you call it? Big old dog? The spirit of a Mustang? Sir Horsington the Brave. That's what I'm gonna call him. A brave and noble name for a brave and noble creature. A beautiful gift for Amanda. Oh, okay, we're done. We're done. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing as it helps out the channel. And we're starting our second round of dates. The one with Robert's going pretty well, and I made it Sir Horsington the Brave out of a piece of wood for Amanda. I know some of you gotta be artists, so tell me your favorite thing that you've ever made. Next time we'll be finishing our date with Robert, but until then I love you guys. Take care. Peace.